Another question, probably for you, Scott, is if a student chooses to stay in Australia, do an internship, or become a junior doctor, how does hospital allocation work? Like, how do they get to either apply to or decide or begin working in a particular hospital, and how much say do they have in that?
Yeah, thanks, Jamie. I saw that question come through, and the first part of that is we a little bit like the residency matching system. We have an internship matching system here in Australia, and each state does that internship matching system in a slightly different way. So here in Western Australia, the first what you do, and we just had our postgraduate medical council come and present to our final year students last week. They will tell you what they're looking for in the application process, how to do your rankings to the various teaching hospitals in Western Australia, and then how the allocations are made. And that is made based off how well you performed during your degree, what clinical rotations you've been on, and what the feedback has been from those clinical rotations, as well as your feedback. So I think I don't think any medical school in Australia can guarantee an internship for their international graduates. We only guarantee our Australian students. But having said that, we haven't had anyone miss since well before COVID. And the last person who we are aware of, who was almost 10 years ago now, who did miss out on an internship, they spent over 8 years doing their 4-year medical degree. So there were some fundamental challenges with that individual. The ranking system, we've got the 3 big hospitals here in Western Australia, which our students all rotate through. So Royal Perth, Sir Charles Gardner, which is the one that we showed you in the picture there, and Fiona Stanley. The majority of our international students who wish to stay here will wind up at one of those 3, depending on their preferencing system. And in that preferencing system, you also choose the 3 specialties that you want to be in for your internship year. So it might be emergency medicine, psychiatry, and pathology for those 3 rotations. Yeah, if you were Mac. We do have, outside of those 3 big hospitals, smaller hospitals, and they can be up to half an hour north or quite a few hours south from where we currently are, that have internship positions. Those positions mainly go to our people who have been on our rural medical pathway, who wind up in those rural centres. To give you a bit of an indication, the Western Australian population is due to double in the next 20 to 30 years. The number of doctors that we need to graduate will also need to double, and we're currently recruiting interns and residents from all around the world into Western Australia to help out with our health system. So we're really confident that not only are we producing great doctors who'll be great interns, but you're also highly likely to get that internship provided you go as we expect you to go through the course.